Hey, everybody. It's Wednesday. You know what that means. Yes, that's right. It's time for Sarcastic Distractions. The interesting podcast for interesting people. Featuring, as always, the Gentleman Society of Podcasting. Myself, Harvey. Yeah, I guess after that fair. Yeah. My heterosexual life mate, Dave.
Hello.
The ever-loving, ever-button-pushing AJ. Yeah, of course.
You get some
props. I know, eh? Yeah. The hero to the story.
Hey, I'm always the butt of the joke when in the intro, so
actually, that's a good call.
I'm going to give my button pushing self some props.
You're going to clap to your butt? All right.
Look at you. Wow. Amazing. Oh, wow. Right on. And if we can figure it out, that's exactly what we're having ourselves talk about today.
Our butts?
Our butts.
Sweet.
No. But we're just
I've been told I have a great butt.
Booty hole.
One of our distracting discussions. Feels like it's been a bit, but I'm sure it hasn't been. It's just
Yeah.
So, you know, life just passes in one giant Technicolor blur anymore.
Oh. So I'm going to kick us off because and again, this is now, everybody, just listen to the pain and the agony. I have decided that the deity of your choice, whatever you bow and pray to, is upset with me about something.
Uh-oh.
This past week has just been one of those fucking every little possible argument, and AC decides to blow up.
Oh no.
One fortunate thing, okay, while the circuit board, all that was very clearly burned out. Okay, didn't catch the house on fire. High fives. Good on that front.
Sure. Yeah, you didn't do the electrical work on that?
Well, we're getting into that. I give some credit to the company, and they come over, and they're actually really good at getting things set up. All these lovely things happen. Everything seems to be rolling the right way. And then it gets delayed today. Okay, fine. One day. That's fine. One day. But of course, right now, it is hot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is the hottest week on record this year, so it's already fucking crazy. Yeah.
Yes.
And we're only getting hotter in like the next few days.
Oh, I know. It's just beautiful. So that's all fine. Okay. So, but again, this is Dave, and even I have to admit, the wife and I are joking with each other. Oh, God, going back to our days, like we'd have to suffer through this. Like there is no home AC. It's not as big of a thing as it is now. So that's fine. And I mean the next part of this lovingly, my children were supposed to be out having a great time with their grandparents. So not home. So Shannon and I could go out and do things. They're home early. Now, in this case, I shouldn't get too bitchy because, Sam unfortunately had a bit of a reaction, likely just because of, the house and the environment. So her face is a little bloated and she's comfy. Yeah, she has eczema type, same as I do. So all that shit. So, okay, kids are home. Okay. But it's okay. I'm staying home today, actually, on our recording day, to, make sure that the installation, because they need somebody there, blah, blah, all the normal
Supervise
stuff.
them.
Well, just because, I can't have the kids there. I even asked.
Yeah.
Like, no, we really prefer an adult to be there, please.
Of course.
This all makes sense.
They're not babysitters, too.
So that's fine. The installers actually, they did a good job in the sense of they didn't interrupt. The only catch was I had to spend all day working at home on a laptop during a day where every possible technological thing could possibly go wrong.
Oh,
no.
So it's fine, though. The day's over. Everything's installed. It's great.
You got AC going.
I go check the AC, the controller thingy, and it's white.
Oh, whoa.
What's the weird?
It's supposed to be blue?
No, it's supposed to turn on and show you temperatures and shit.
Oh. That's just supposed to be white.
So I don't know what exactly has happened, but yeah, it doesn't work, and it looks like the controller they installed has completely fried itself or done something.
Oh, no.
Shit.
Yeah. So I call the installers and trying to get contact. Oh, you need to report this.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So this is
Just go buy yourself a Google one.
No, it's similar to that, I think. But either way, it's just one of those days of I apparently have pissed somebody off. I apologize for whatever I did wrong because tomorrow they're going to come back between 7 and 11. So I have to stay at home again, which means I got to deal with blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
It's one of those moments of, I will admit, I've had a very frustrating day. But I also do understand. Oh, so David, you had a whole day where you had to work at home in the hot weather. Like, shut the fuck up.
yeah. First world problems, but still.
I'm sure it would have been nice to be in an office with air conditioning.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, it's more of just, to be honest, for us or for myself personally, the office is more just about we have the hardware and things that we need to often do things easier.
Right.
Yeah. So that's where I've been. But yeah, it would also have been cooler.
This is a little, it's got to be especially frustrating coming from you, somebody who has already gone through the hard work and trouble to engineer their own air conditioning unit.
Oh, way back in the day.
So for you to have that know-how and to have this fucking frustrating situation, I
forgot about that.
Just
Explain.
So,
elaborate.
Well, I'll explain in a moment the actual fun part, but I almost forgot. Yeah, last night we had the fan going in the hallway trying to move air, normal fun stuff.
Yeah.
Just as everybody's kind of falling asleep, or at least as I am, and I presume Sham was. The fucking thing had fallen over somehow.
Oh,
yeah, it broke open the way. So I had to turn the fan off because it was busted.
Oh man.
But yeah, going way back, when we lived in the apartment, one of the fun things I would do, because again, there was no AC in the apartment, I'm too much of a cheapie ass. You had to pay $50 plus install your own.
His cheapness.
Oh, fuck, eh?
It knows no bounds.
Yeah, it was great.
$50.
You had to, but the way I did it was that during the day, I would freeze ice and water bottles and everything. And I would
freeze ice?
Yes, I would. And then what I had done is I had taken a copper pipe and I'd spun it around the back of the fan. And so what I would do is at nighttime, I'd put the big bucket of icy water with salt, all that fun stuff at the top of the dresser beside the fan. And then I would pipe it into the bottom, and then you just do a little, and that starts the whole flow through. And so we turn on the fan. We had our cold AC blowing on us.
You created air conditioning.
I did. Yes, it was quite nice.
Huh.
Yeah, it was a fun time. I actually really enjoyed it.
Also, before the internet was like the internet is today.
I will freely admit that I got the idea from the internet.
Sure.
I was gonna say you need to put that up on TikTok as a hack.
No.
Had
TikTok been around back then, and had I been a TikTok subscriber, I probably would have.
For sure, yeah.
And I made this even before Facebook was a big deal.
Right, yeah. I don't think Facebook was even...
It might have been around.
You went the first 3 steps in making a still, and then you pivoted to air conditioner.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
No, it was good. It worked really well. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah, so sorry that you're going through this. That sucks.
Oh yeah, it was just, and again, it's one of those weeks of just, and again, it's not even Friday yet, dear Lord. But it's one of those days, because now I have to stay home tomorrow again, because I will give the company credit. They're coming first, between 7 and 11 tomorrow.
In the morning?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, no, but that's what I want.
Sure. Yeah, you don't want 7-11 at night.
No,
I don't. The air conditioning people are going to come at night.
Yeah,
they have people working at night.
My fear, though, and I mean this in the nice way possible for the company, is just that my fear is they're going to have somebody come on site and go, oh, yeah, you need that replaced. We'll book that for you.
Right.
Oh, right, yeah.
Is another week okay for you?
No, they should have those things in there.
I hope they do, because, again, it's one of those... And I do need them to look at. I have a suspicion there is something electrical, because even as the installers were leaving, the what do you call that thing? The humidifier that you use during the winter, they called out, there's something wrong. Don't turn it on. No big deal. Don't need to turn it on in the summer. And that's going to get all booked. I wasn't too worried on that front, because, hey, that's something to plan for. Mm-hmm. But now that I'm seeing this happen as well, I have a suspicion there is a ghost in that machine somewhere.
Yeah. Gremlins.
Yeah, something of this nature.
He's got gremlins.
Yeah. Maybe that's the entity pissed off.
Yeah,
but
I think it was the spaghetti monster, the flying spaghetti monster,
yeah, for sure.
Or Xenu.
I'm not a big fan of spaghetti.
Or Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Well, if it's Xenu, Tom Cruise would be contacting him. How mad he is.
That's true.
So, have you been contacted by Tom Cruise?
Not that I'm aware of.
John Travolta.
No.
Jenna Elfman.
No, I don't know who that
Beck?
person.
Elizabeth.
Beck? No, I wouldn't mind having a beer with Beck.
Hell yeah,
Kirstie Alley.
I'd have a beer, and Kirstie Alley. I'd have a beer with her.
Kirstie Alley.
Speaking of random people, what just happened this afternoon? Of course, too.
Sinead O'Connor just passed away.
So just to make everything worse,
I know.
Yeah. I shouldn't really say worse, but it's the one song I will admit.
Oh, nothing compares to you. Yeah. No, she did an amazing job.
That's a great Prince song.
Wonderful Prince song.
Yeah. Hey, it's how she even sings it. It just for me, it clicked.
She's a cultural relevance. She was a big deal.
And then she ripped up the picture of the Pope on SNL.
Right. She was one of the first people to publicly stand up against the Catholic Church.
Yeah, well,
I don't
for
know
the
why.
history and
I'm
everything.
not getting demonetized for my no monies, but
You get demonetized because you talk about the Catholic Church?
I don't know, probably.
Oh, they're not Scientology.
No, they're not. They're pretty aggressive though.
More in the history.
True.
Yeah, they're not on crusades anymore.
Yeah. Well, it's like anything. And again, Scientology, you put any group of people together, what do they want in the end? They want power. Yeah.
Power. And sex. They want power and sex. Those are the things that seem to come out on top.
Well, it's part of power in
And
some
piles
ways.
of cocaine.
Yeah.
If the documentary Scarface has taught me anything.
The documentary.
Yeah.
Well, again,
Based on the true story of a pile of cocaine.
Yeah. Based on.
Right. About a pile of cocaine.
There was once this pile of cocaine, and then I wrote a story around
One pile of cocaine's journey to a land of freedom.
That is.
To a nose of freedom. Wait, what? Sorry. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, okay, well, I'm glad they're coming, and hopefully this is a one-stop fix.
Oh, yeah. Well,
bullshit.
Again, it's one of those just days of just,
Otherwise, let us know. We'll rip up our walls and grab you some copper tubing. So you can
to build another fit. Yeah. And you know what's funny is I actually have copper tubing in my garage right now. I used to use it for my brews back in the day to do the cool and all that. Yeah.
Nice. That's cool and not cool. At the same time.
It was just a fun day. That was. I call it a week because it just feels like
we're midweek.
Yeah,
so
everything seems to be just kind of
it's hump-a-lump day.
Falling over.
Yeah. The only good news again, so I have to admit, for as much as I bitch and complain, on Friday, I will finally see Barbie. I've had to wait almost a full week.
Oh, you're actually gonna go.
So the wife.
Are you gonna dress in pink? Like everybody else on the internet has been doing?
Yeah, that was my goal. I will admit this, but I have a suspicion I'm not going to have sadly, the time to get myself a pink outfit.
You don't already have a pink outfit?
You haven't knitted yourself
I have to admit. No, I couldn't knit myself that fast. Good Lord.
Knit?
For me, knitting, as I've said before, is not about even speed or necessarily quality, though I want it to, work. I don't want it to be shit. It's really just more of a relaxation.
I know. I just thought for the occasion,
I should have
knitted yourself a Barbie outfit.
I should have knitted. You know what?
A whole pantsuit.
Now that I think about it, I haven't knit at all since Friday, Saturday. Maybe that's why I'm so frustrated.
Maybe you don't have all your outlets.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I haven't knitted it. I haven't knotted.
Natted.
Yeah, it's one of those fun words. I haven't knit. I haven't knit. Since Saturday.
Knitted.
He hasn't got naughty.
You haven't nodded?
Oh, no, I've got naughty, but...
Oh, yeah.
With a KN?
Yeah.
Like Knotty?
No, I didn't get Knotty.
Okay.
That's how
I don't want to hear about your bathroom adventures.
No, I've been pretty good on that front.
Yeah.
Speaking of bathroom adventures. How was your butthole after the old hot sauce?
Oh, yeah.
I will say it made me so very glad I own a bidet.
Nice.
That's what I'll say to that.
Nice.
And
I have to admit, for me, I didn't actually get hit as hard as I really thought I was going to.
No, you didn't have spicy bum?
No.
I had a little bit of spicy bum.
Yeah. It was definitely spicy. It definitely felt it. AJ had an idea to do this again, but he thinks that maybe we didn't have the hottest of sauces for whatever reason. So his thing is we do it again, but we start.
Yeah, we're gonna start at like 1920.
He said 20, but
we're gonna start at this end of the table and go up from there.
Oh, to get even hotter.
I don't know about that.
To be honest, I have to admit I was really concerned when we started that day.
Yeah.
But yeah, actually by the end of it I was fine. The big shitty challenge of it all was the wings.
Yeah, I was more worried about how my guts were going to handle the fucking wings, man.
Yeah, same here.
Definitely,
so
they were like, if we do that again, definitely not ordering from Ring-A-Wing on Oxford Street East. Definitely not a sponsor. Yeah. Definitely not ordering from them again.
Well, I was even thinking,
should have even said like this was for a podcast. Maybe they would have made them better.
Maybe
because then they would be like, oh, these guys are going to blast us.
Well, the other thing I started to think also, and I don't know if this actually makes it simpler or better, because in a lot of ways it makes a challenge. Maybe is try to set it up in such a way that we actually cook them, at a close location, bring them here. Because again, if we cook them, then we can make sure they're our style that we
can even do that here. We can just bring an air fryer and cook them in an air fryer.
Actually, that's a good point.
Fryer.
Yeah,
I got an air fryer I could bring in the boot.
They're good.
Yeah.
Listen, man.
I haven't done things in an air fryer.
With air.
You go now. You can. You can fly with air.
The only thing, again, that
air fryer rhymes with hair dryer, and that's pretty much all it is.
Sure.
But it works well.
It does. It really works.
It does. Well. Yeah. The only thing I've had a challenge with is pizza pockets because it's just one of those you got to find that right. No, I haven't had explode. I've had the challenge where I haven't been able to cook the inside properly without getting the outside super duper done.
I have not even tried
pizza
those
pockets, not pizza pops.
Yeah. So the big thing is if you do try low temp, low.
Okay.
And try name brand pizza pops. Don't eat pizza pockets.
That's McCain's.
Don't use the great value.
Yeah, don't use the great value pizza bread thing.
Pizza wallets.
Yeah, pizza wallets. Exactly. Folded up pizza dough.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, I do. Yeah, we should give it a kick.
We try that. So
we try it. Do a pre-cook, all
pizza
that fun
pops
stuff.
are just mini Panzerottis.
Yes,
no
they
shit.
are.
And Panzerottis are just folded up pizzas.
That's more what they used to be.
That just blew my mind, man. Oh, wow.
And you know what? Like, if you rolled them up, they would be, what are they called? Pizza joints? No, they're not pizza. They should be pizza joints, but they're not pizza.
I know what you're speaking of. My kids are addicted to them. I can't think of the name either.
No, those are everything. They're not just pizza.
Okay.
So that's what taquitos.
Pizza rolls?
Maybe.
Sure.
Probably.
I roll with that.
You know, like those little...
Yeah,
whatever. We're gonna call them.
Yeah,
those little...
pillows?
Yeah, those little...
Yeah.
No, not the pillows. The rolls. The pizza pillows are the pizza bites or whatever the fuck they call them.
Yeah.
And my kid likes them
pizza
bagel bites.
Yeah.
Which you can't fucking find anymore.
They're discontinued.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or in Canada anyway.
Because of
racism. They're like, we're not supporting the Canadian culture anymore.
No, that's fucking...
Fuck those guys. Fuck those Canadians.
Fucking...
They even said it with a hard "ads."
Bro.
Oh, I know.
I'm just waiting for the day you're coming back from the States, crossing the border, and you're like all nervous. And of course, they see the nervousness. They pull you over. And you just got the whole, car full of the pizza pocket.
Bagel bites?
Yeah, the bagel bites.
You can still find them at Food Basics?
In the dumpster. No.
Yeah, there too, yeah. Pretty good. No, at Food Basics, you can still find their house brand.
Okay, nice.
Okay, they'll hang around for a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe forever.
I wonder how hard it would be to make those from scratch. Like the bagel, because again, you don't have to make true bagel.
Oh, my kid wouldn't eat ones. No.
My kid won't eat them.
He only wants
That's fair.
Yeah.
branded.
I'm just
They have
more
to come out of the
curious.
freezer.
General. Well, you can always try to freeze them too.
Yeah, but then he'll see you making... He's not stupid.
I'm not saying anybody's stupid. I'm just actually intrigued. I kind of want to try to make the bagel thingies, pizza bagels.
Can't be that hard.
And then if it turns out well, I'll give you a frozen version. No, again, I won't.
First, you have to.
I won't make a real bagel.
A Jewish person.
I won't make a real bagel though. I guess that is one thing. Yeah.
No,
I would just make a doughy. Yeah.
And then you got to get water from New York.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
That's apparently why New York has the best bagels.
Oh, okay.
It's the water.
Yeah, I heard that too. They say that about the pizza as well.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I just decided that.
And the hot dogs. We would know that.
We would know that. Yeah, that was a lot of hot dogs, actually. Holy shit.
We ate a lot of dirty water dogs.
Yeah.
Well,
what, $2 a pop?
I mean, yeah, it's not like, how do you say no?
Yeah.
Right?
Sustenance.
Yeah, it was sustenance, you know?
That's basically what it is.
And we was broke.
We was broke.
So broke. Yeah. Done a lot of that traveling broke. Anyways. Don't want to get on that topic.
I don't mind it. It's just now I have to admit in my older age.
It's harder now, yeah.
I don't
get older.
Harder. Shit. Now you've just clicked the other thing that's been pissing me. Not pissing me off, just frustrating me.
Whereas Dave can't get it hard.
No. It's soft and
smooth. It's just I can't get it hard with you.
Oh, fair. Well,
hint.
Yeah, Chris. Start supplying Blue Chews.
But yeah, flights. My general recommendation is if you're planning on trying to make a trip anywhere, it's honestly, I think we're now in that world of what can I get onto tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
So my brother getting married out in the fall, we've had the flights booked already. Yeah. So I think I've already brought up once that my flight got canceled, rebooked it. I think it got canceled again.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So, and now, unfortunately, we actually have to leave a day earlier. And I'm still my money's in the pot that it's going to get canceled again.
Why?
Yeah.
Why are all these flights? Is it the UFOs?
I have no idea. I think part of it is I don't know why our original flight home was canceled. But I have a suspicion that the reason my second follow-up was canceled by one day is because the flight is booked with the one that is going out of business. They're going...
Oh, Flair.
I think that's it. Yeah, one of those ones.
Yeah,
Canada's Spirit Airlines.
Yeah, so unfortunately... I have a suspicion that, and it's one of those creepy things where part of me is like, do I really want to be on the last of their flights? Part of well,
think about you on your last day of a job.
Well, no, but that's just it.
right?
It's one of those things. I'm hoping that the pilot doesn't want to crash anything, but
Well, I mean,
part of
they're
me's
always
wondering.
drunk.
Well, that's just what's hitting me. I'm like, wait a minute. If this truly is the last BC flight on this airline to Toronto, I wonder if they'll just give shit away for free.
Maybe like the airplane.
Yeah.
I don't want the airplane. I just want
maybe
the
a seat?
beverages and shit.
Or or a seat.
I was just thinking, since
Seats.
since Matt and Trey are doing Casa Bonita, they should revive Braniff Airlines.
Oh fuck, that would be amazing. Well, give them a little bit. They're getting to that kind of money.
They have billions. They only need hundreds of millions to do it.
You think so?
Probably.
But what would it do? Just flights from
like
Colorado
to LA.
Yeah. That's the only flight it does. Twice a day.
From South Park to Los Angeles.
To Los Angeles. Yeah. Why not? I love it. Well, yeah, Dave, that sucks.
Oh, it does suck. Yeah. By the way, this episode, I know we say it's just we chit chat. No, this is just me bitching constantly.
Well,
apparently this is
And
this is the Dave bitch episode.
Flair Airlines, they are not a sponsor.
Flair Lines?
Because they cannot afford to be. So,
but Flair, in about 4 months when we have this lovely flight, if you give away free beverages, free everything, just to empty the plane of shit, and we still land safely, all these good things,
for sure,
I'll give you a good rating.
You know You know why you
good
can't
end
get
of business
peanuts
rating
on airplanes no more?
Because people
allergies.
Oh, allergies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking lame.
And to be honest, it's one of those things. I hear a lot of people bitch and complain, and again, it to me it always came up in schools. A lot of people that in my family would bitch complain about the rules in public schools around foods like peanuts. I'm like, no, in a public school at that age, and again, public being grade 8 and less, it makes sense to me. Part of the reason it makes sense, though, one of my kids has a peanut allergy.
Right.
When they get into high school, then yes, by that point, hopefully they're responsible enough to understand. And so I think, yes, you don't need those same levels of banning. So it's one of those in public school, though. I'm afraid I'm on the government side on that one, which gets me into shit sometimes. What do you mean they're not allowed to bring a peanut butter jam sandwich to the school for lunch? Well, because a grade 2 may not think to even ask as their friends offering them, hey, have a piece of this great sandwich. And inadvertently they take a bite.
Racism.
Peanutism. I'm gonna have to ask all the grade schoolers I hang out with.
Yeah. Whoa. Hey, whoa.
Whoa.
I wouldn't be putting that out there.
I wouldn't say that, dude. Yeah.
Shoot. All right.
You want me to cut that out for you?
We joke about what's that line? Congratulations, you found it.
I'll look it up online. No, I won't. Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Now, I hear your point, and I see some validity there. Because when you're younger, you can't control it. I want to kind of go on about the fact that it's weird how many more people are allergic to peanuts now.
Oh, yeah, that is
so many more.
But that's, I guess, another.
That is a whole other
thing.
Yeah.
And you should hopefully have trained your child or educated your child enough about their allergy by the time you get to high school, so that they can take their own precautions.
Yes. That I agree.
So I feel like
it's just when public school again, it's that scenario, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Like when you're getting into 7, 8, you should have a pretty good knowledge of what your allergy is.
Yeah.
And why. Yeah, for sure.
It's one of those cosmic jokes in our family where probably the worst moment that we've had with Sam and the allergy of the peanut butter when we knew about it was actually while we're at my mother-in-law's house and we were doing Christmas dinner. And they had just came back from somewhere and we're sharing candies.
Mm-hmm.
I have to admit, even for myself, didn't even think to check, to look.
I got a buddy who microdoses his kid with peanuts.
Yep.
Because of peanut allergy. Every day he gives her a peanut M&M or some shit.
Yeah. People use peanut powder.
Yep. We've heard of this. It was offered a little bit in the sense of, hey, maybe give it a try. And we thought about it, but we kind of came to that decision of when Sam is older and if wants to still try to give this an attempt, we can maybe give it a kick.
Sure.
While she was younger, though, it's one of those. And again, it's like we're fortunate. Her peanut allergy, thankfully, is she'll just flare up in eczema, like her skin. She doesn't. Her lungs and everything don't shut down. Yeah. So,
but that's when you're supposed to do it is when they're younger.
Yeah, it's just it was one of those challenges of though. If for me personally, I couldn't like it was just one of those. Why for peanut butter put her life at risk? I couldn't in my head click.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm not dismissing people that do butter. It. Yeah. So I have to also admit,
you've tried peanut butter, right?
I love peanut butter.
Yeah,
Well,
it's delicious.
there
It's
you
amazing.
go.
Yeah.
I love peanut butter so much. I keep thinking I'm gonna go buy one of those big ass fucking craft jars that at Costco for like $10, even though I already have peanut butter at home.
Here's the real joke, though.
You're crazy.
I'm crazy.
Do you have a locker
Now-
at work?
Yeah.
You keep it in your locker.
You keep it lying.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
spit it out.
with a sleeve of saltines.
Give me a little hazelnut.
Peanut butter with the saltines.
Oh, that's so good. So
I'm
tasty.
crazy.
My
Oh,
grandpa
man.
used to keep peanut butter and a box of saltines by his chair when he got older.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I could understand that.
That's good taste.
That is
Yeah.
good. The big question is nowadays, do you still do what I call the classic peanut butter or the new just peanut butter?
That's pretty much what I do, but I am finding that I'm hankering for
You do that
peanut
crap where
butter.
you gotta like stir it up every time.
Yeah.
You
Well,
that's
you can just
bullshit.
leave it in
the
your
fridge.
fridge.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put it
No,
in the
that's
fridge.
good.
Bullshit.
And it's good.
That's bullshit peanut butter. That's peanut crap.
No, it's
You
just
gotta have
peanuts.
the bears or
Yeah,
the
that's just
squirrel
crushed
or the
peanuts.
fucking-
Yeah, I want peanut butter.
Yeah,
Right,
man.
with the sugars and the
Yeah.
that, and that's what I'm finding myself wanting because of the other stuff we have is not that. It is more the natural, whatever you want to call it.
Well, it's just peanuts.
Adam's
Yeah.
organic,
which is
peanut butter.
fine, and I like it. But I just want.
I have to admit, I was similar. It's going back a little while, and I was high. I had a craving. I was like, shit, you know what? If I knew that I could walk up the street and they would sell me just a nice little jar of this, I'd fucking buy it for $5.
Yeah,
That's how high I was. I'm like, but I knew they didn't sell it, so I didn't bother to get off my butt. But
see, so you set yourself up for
Yeah.
success.
You can buy Jif peanut butter in like a squeezy bag, and it just comes in. You just eat it.
Oh, that'd
sorry,
be
show
fun.
me that
Yeah,
again.
and just eat it just like this. Just like
Just like that.
Yeah.
Nice. Moments
Do it
where
a
I wish
couple
we were
times.
filming.
I know. Where's the camera? You know?
just eat it real quick.
Are you
Like
skiing
that?
right now? Are you getting ready to warm up the pole?
Hey,
Uh,
no.
Yeah, I don't get where the skiing
Only
came
fa-
from in that reference.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
I'm practicing.
Sarcastic
I'm
OnlyFans.
rehearsing
I love it.
for my OnlyFans account.
Great.
Sorry, my OnlyFan account.
One-
The only
one
person
fan.
who wants to watch my
That's
wife.
all it's, yeah,
That's it.
That's it. That's the one. That's it. She's gonna watch. Start putting money.
Not even.
Not even.
No.
That's a waste of my time.
I'll have a barely fans account.
Hey, there's what we should set up. Is a barely fans account.
Barely
That's what
fans.
we should start barely fans.
We'd
yeah.
be the only ones on the service.
We would. And it would be there for the jokes. Yeah.
Are there attempts?
Or their attempts at such
Yeah,
things.
our attempts at jokes, which we
What's
find
new with
funny.
you, sir?
What's new with me? I got some work done on my element and it's much better and I'm happy for that, which is cool. And
Which
aside from
element?
that, my vehicle.
Fire.
Fire.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
It is straight fire.
I think I'm a water guy or an
Yeah.
air.
Yeah.
I've always had that struggle. Do I want to be a water guy or an air guy?
I don't think you get to choose. I think you are what
So, like-
you are.
So is it a Captain Planet situation when
Yeah.
you get together with like a blue one and a brown one
That's right. And we just need the pink one to form the heart.
from the heart?
Yeah, and then we all
And then you
the
call Captain Planet
Elemental. And it's today I spent a bunch of time watching the congressional hearing of the UFO stuff and the UAP that is being entered into Congress.
Hmm.
And I thought that was very interesting. I feel like we're going to get confirmations of extraterrestrials or something not of this earth imminently soon. Which I thought was cool. That is cool.
The idea is cool, but I give you a little bit of a really that you sat and watched it.
Well, okay. I didn't just sit and watch
He's
it.
a
I did
believer.
shit while watching it. I had other things going on, but it was in the background.
Yeah.
That's all.
I have hit that day. I just all right, whatever.
Yeah, I think that, you know what? I think that's what's going to happen in our world. There's going to be this malaise effect with all this other shit going on in life. We're going to be desensitized to fucking aliens being present.
As long as they don't try to blow the shit up, then fuck.
Sure.
Join the party.
Sure. Yeah.
As long as they're like the Marklar aliens.
Oh, no, they better not be like
Well,
that.
why? Then they'll let us live on their Marklar.
Mm.
I don't know.
Oh,
if
right. Yeah,
reference.
that's true. That's true. Yeah, those are good Marklar aliens. Yeah.
Those are good Marklars.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
Then they'll let us
we
go
like
Marklar on their Marklar.
That's true.
Sorry, I
Marklar
have the
all
question about
over
Marklars.
Marklar.
Yeah.
What is the Marklar reference from?
It's from South Park.
South Park.
It's an episode in which Starvin Marvin makes his way in a spaceship Starving Marvin is a starving kid.
He's an Ethiopian.
Yeah, he's from Ethiopia. That Sally Struthers is the enemy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Long story short, it's
anyways,
from South Park.
This kid goes to this planet.
No, you're
going to
hear the synopsis.
Okay.
and
Continue.
And Marklar is this planet where Marklar is a verb, noun, adjective, however you want to use the word. Exactly,
yeah.
Marklar. And that's
Marklar
where the
you.
reference comes from. Yeah,
Kinda,
exactly.
yeah, pretty much.
I can get the whole synopsis of the episode, but it's not really gonna.
Nah, we're good. Yeah.
So
Anybody
that's
that
what
is
it's
interested, go watch.
But it might
Anybody that's not,
it might tickle his Marklar.
It might Marklar.
His Marklar.
Yeah, no, I'm in one of those annoying. Well,
Yeah,
you Marklar, I
Marklar's
Marklar,
Marklar.
Marklar. There you go, Marklar. We're gonna
Yeah.
Marklar the Marklar for
It
the
was
Marklar.
a very hippie planet, Marklar.
Yeah, they were pretty
Sure.
chill.
They were pretty chill.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
okay with chill. Chill is the big thing.
So they can
I
be
just-
like the Marklar aliens.
I just
but not
don't want to
not
be
the
like
Independence Day aliens.
I don't want them to be like the aliens, like Baby Farts McGee's axe. Like I don't want that shit going down because we're getting tricked so fucking easy, and then we're not gonna make it into the Intergalactic Federation of
That's
Planets,
true.
and then we're fucked from warp drive.
Baby-
I don't
baby
want
fart.
that shit happening because of Baby Fart McGee's axe.
Baby Fark.
Baby Farts.
Baby Fark McGee's axe.
So those are the aliens I don't want, and
No.
also the Independence Day aliens. I don't want
No.
those ones. And I fucking
What
sure
about
as
the
hell
Gigaphosaurs?
don't want the fucking Geiger aliens.
You
Fuck
want
those
the
guys.
Gigaphosaurs, though.
Oh, fuck those guys. They're
Yeah,
the
you
worst
want
of them
those
all.
guys.
Actually, I would take Geiger's aliens over Jacophosaurs.
What?
Yeah, I would totally out my gut and shit. Way over. Those Jacophosaurs are fucking jackholes, man. Fuck those
Yeah.
guys. I hate them. Anyways, aliens. They're coming.
The 80s show was always
Or
my
are they
favorite.
here?
The 80s
Oh,
show.
the Alien Nation?
Yes, that one. Thank you.
It was like a cop show with aliens.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a great fucking
was.
show.
It was
And
a
they just
great.
had like weird ass heads.
Yeah.
It was a great show because it was really just imagine suddenly poof, because we have so much challenges across different colors, races, religions, all those things just on the planet.
Wait, what?
Throw them into this. Like it was. I remember that being a great show when I was a
I
fucking
remember
kid.
that too.
They
Yeah.
should
It was
reboot
like,
that shit. Alien Nation. Man.
they should.
I think it
I
was a
don't-
movie, and then it was a TV show.
Oh, maybe. I can only remember the telly show. I have to admit.
Wasn't that on at the same time we were watching Tech Wars? William Shatner.
No, I
Tech
think Tech Wars was
Wars.
a touch
A
later.
little later.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it was
I
all
never
during
watched
that
I knew
one.
about
Yeah.
it, though.
I read the books, 3 of the books, just because again, no knock against Shatner. I'm not trying
Yeah.
to knock. They're just fluff reads. It's just fun
Yeah.
reads.
They're
Are they better than
techno
Battlefield Earth?
novellas.
I've never read that one.
I never read Battlefield Earth, but I'm gonna say yes. Yeah,
Probably.
almost
Was
like
the
a
show better
guarantee.
than Battlefield Earth, the movie?
I haven't seen the movie either.
From the trailer I watched? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've never seen Battlefield Earth?
No.
Oh, man.
No, I
Don't
can't
even-
do it.
don't
I
even
can't
waste
because like
your
we get to
time.
that age where it's like if I blow my time on that, I'm not blowing on something else.
It's like being murdered by an incredibly tiny knife.
yeah.
It's like somebody stabbing you
No,
with
it
like
sounds like one
the
of the Batman
smallest
movies.
knife
It-
ever.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, no, and I don't think I'm gonna watch
It's
it.
terrible.
I'm
Dutch
imagining
angles
this.
all over the place. Every scene is a Dutch angle
Why?
because that's how L. Ron
Who?
Hubbard
How
wanted
the
it.
fuck who did they get to direct it?
I don't know.
Somebody.
Not John Travolta.
Someone. No, not. He was starring in it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm John Travolta.
Him and Forrest
Oh my
Whitaker
God. Oh wow.
and some guy.
Look at me, I'm Zenu.
Yeah.
I'm Zenu. I'm not
Okay,
even a robot.
if it actually sounds like that, maybe I'll watch it.
Actually, no, we should Mystery Science 3000 that shit. We should go
that'd
and
be great.
fucking just go shit all over while I was playing.
That would be
We
funny.
should. That would be great.
That would be funny.
we would definitely get the Scientologists mad at that.
Oh,
And you
probably.
can finally live out your dreams.
I don't know.
of
I
running
think even
from them.
Scientologists are like, no, we don't have nothing to do with that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't make that movie.
We
No.
didn't make that
Ignore
shit.
it. Ignore
that
it.
wasn't us. I know you associate with this with Hollywood. That was not Hollywood.
That was
not.
not. That was not us.
No. Yeah. Speaking of Hollywood, anyone hearing about the strike? Any news or any word?
No?
I've heard that the strike is on, but
It's
I
a
haven't.
thing.
happening. It is
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah, I've
and
heard
is
that it
going.
is, but I
They
have not.
stricken, and the likes of Jack Black have hit up the picket line, and
Yeah.
I think.
I have to admit, it's one of those things, and I'm sure this makes me sound evil, which, okay, fine, I will accept.
Sure.
Because of this, I kind of want, because the last time they went on strike was, 20 years ago? Writers went on strike or something?
Yeah, the writers in 2008.
Because I remember that
But
being
not
a
the
great
actors.
little
Yeah, I
moment
remember the
where
actors
we got
either.
so much great little online shows and shit.
Yeah, because the internet was really kind of budding too.
Yeah. It was
that moment, yeah.
perfect. The one
YouTube was becoming a thing.
they made that episode show where I think they started with just 1 or 2, but then ended up being 6 or 7
Oh,
with a girl. Then moves. Fuck, I can't think. It's a standard Dave. Can't think of the name.
Not with the Paris Hilton one.
No, this is one where she's in her
The
apartment.
Paris Hilton one.
She's in her apartment and she plays video games a lot, and her video game friends and her meet in person and start doing stuff, random things. They're all addicted to Warcraft.
Yeah. What's her face? Now she's famous.
She is famous.
Oh, the Guild.
Yes,
the Guild.
Guild.
Thank you.
Thank
Yes.
you.
The Guild's famous.
Yeah.
The Guild's gone on to be.
Well, that's just it.
Yeah,
that show.
ended up, that's like Geek and Sundry or something.
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
They have what's that shit they got now? Critical Role,
Right.
all that stuff.
Hmm.
And they got cartoon.
Oh, nice. I honestly didn't know about any of that
I
because
didn't-
for me it was
Critical Role. What cartoon were you talking about?
Oh, it's all the
Like a D&D cartoon?
yeah. But it's
And
all
they just act out their
kind of
campaign.
guess.
nice.
That's fun. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, that
Yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah, we had Dr. Horrible sing along blog. Started.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Was
Yeah.
fucking was
I remember
amazing.
that.
That was the best shit
That's
ever.
That's when we realized Neil Patrick Harris deserved respect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Give
Yeah.
that man his props.
Yeah.
Go watch him do his awesome shit. Yeah.
Because he's funny.
He's
But now I
funny.
guess they're on strike too. So yeah, nobody is going to.
I mean,
do
I get
it.
it.
Nobody is.
Lars Ulrich warned us all about this back in the Napster days.
That's true.
That if this shit's allowed to happen, we're all gonna not have money. And
They do make valid arguments in some cases. I give them credit.
mm-hmm.
Like that idea. Hey, if the movie's making $1 million, $50 million, $100 million, how is that? Yeah, the majority of the people on this are making change.
Yeah.
The big names, they make their
Sure, they do their
millions.
thing. But there are people that are, I was reading somewhere that somebody, I can't remember the name of the actor, was working a day job while making a movie because they couldn't afford.
Yeah.
Well,
And that's-
because residuals nowadays apparently are crap
From streaming
because
they
of
are.
streaming.
Yeah,
right?
like-
so nobody's consistently making.
Money
An actress,
afterwards.
I want to say she's anonymous, but I don't think, I just may not remember. She said off a network show that she produced however many years ago, her first paycheck from them was $12,000 for her first residual. I don't know what it is now. Her first one off her first streaming show that she got a residual for was $181.
Oh wow,
That is quite
that's
the
why
gap.
Scarlett Johansson
Right.
sued Disney.
Yep.
It's because they were promising this big returns on Black Widow, but then they just released it to streaming
Mm-hmm.
and theaters, I think.
Yeah,
Or-
so it cut her bottom line.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Yep. Because there's when you sign a contract like that, there's something that says
get
you're gonna
dividends.
there's dividends for X amount of dollars based off of what we project box office sales to
Yeah.
be. Soon as they throw that simultaneously on box office and streaming, they can't.
Nobody's going to the
No one's
theater.
going to theater,
Yeah.
right? So that cuts into her paycheck, right?
Oh.
Like she may not have signed on to do that if she knew that was
Yeah.
going to be the case.
Yeah.
So she was perfectly justified, even though she's a rich lady who stars in movies.
Hey, it doesn't matter how rich you are. You
Doesn't matter.
deserve what you have agreed to.
And to the point, like you were saying, that Dave, like there's so many people that are involved in these unions
Yes.
that don't make that shit, and they're
Like
basically being
background
told.
actors and
And-
even lower level.
Yeah.
And you know what I heard about background actors? Because that's something like I do a little bit of, right? And whatever, we all can do little bits of that shit now that it's kind of hitting London a little bit more, which is fun. But apparently there are contracts out there that you sign on and they pay you, per diem or whatever the day's rate might be, which is like a couple $100. It's not bad for a day's work of just hanging out and fucking waiting to shoot shit.
Peas and carrots,
For sure.
carrots.
Yeah, exactly. And then what they'll do is basically say, we own your digital likeness and we
Yep.
can now use your digital likeness in whatever project we have without monetizing you or asking for
Yeah,
See,
so
there's
they could
the
take
challenge,
that
yeah.
scene
Right.
and insert it into another show. And
Exactly.
you
So
get nothing.
that is
See,
a
that's
problem.
more what I have the problem. Like, I don't mind them taking the scene and maybe that's a trailer or an ad for
Yeah,
what I
of
have
course.
been part of.
Manipulate it for the project that you
That's
will.
it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But taking that and then, either using it for another project or taking my likeness and digitally putting me somewhere else. Like, no, that
that's
should
bullshit.
be wrong.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Making
So
you sell tampons.
Yeah. And like, it's hard to take the side. I mean, none of us are corporate owners or, whatever, but to take the side of these CEOs when, they got like $37 million a year paychecks coming in and, all this sort of stuff. And it's like, you can afford to provide them these people the opportunities.
Well, and that's really what it is that our system is slightly busted on that corporate level where people at the higher roles they get bajillions while people that are doing the work, they get the pennies.
Right.
There should be a bit of that, bring it together.
Well, there's that middle ground that middle class that we are losing quite rapidly.
Yeah.
Apparently, Rock the John Dwayneson threw a whole bunch of money at the thing.
Yeah,
like
he pulled
in
the hero move
figures,
there.
Apparently.
Yeah, I guess he gave the most amount to the union in one day than they've ever had in history to help. It basically worked out to like, I don't know, 700, 1,000 people getting like $1,500 or something like that in order to take care of their bills and shit like that. So.
And that's one thing I will also say though, it does two-edged because so the wonderful Rocky Johnson, he gave a good chunk of change, $7 million.
Sure.
And what did you get? You got $1,500.
Right.
So it's one of the. It is like there is no single solution.
No,
to
there
this.
really isn't.
But what they're going to do is they're going to start their own studios.
Yeah, well, I think we're starting to see that because the Hollywood format is no longer a secret. Everybody knows how to make their projects, figured out how to do it. So maybe that's what we start to see, the dissolve of these giant studios and people start.
But no more streaming for you then.
Yeah, it's that double-edged sword.
Fine.
Yeah,
Netflix is going to go back to sending DVDs through the mail.
That
was a fun.
Hey, who gets made fun of for the physical media collection here? Who is it? Oh, that's right, it's me. It's me. I think I'm good.
That's why we're looking at you as we say this.
That's right.
And that's why you're
going to support Netflix.
Is the first place that's going to get hit in the riots.
That's right. My place is going to almost
in the entertainment wars.
I'll have to lock them up. I'll have to lock up the Blu-rays and DVDs separately from the cases. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Yeah, absolutely. Now, the streaming. Apparently, Netflix is like the only one making money, and that's just because they've been around the longest doing it.
Whatever. Disney's always making money.
No, that's the thing. They're not.
They're always making money,
bro. This is what
they're always making money. If they can spend $4 billion on Star Wars, they're always making money.
But that's the problem. They're not getting the return they were expecting. That's the issue. So a great example was Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. This has been their last biggest flop. This is a series that has happened over this year and a little bit of overlapping last year. So Indiana Jones cost $300 million to make, and over $400 million, I think, to market it and all the shit that they do to advertise and all that sort of jazz.
All that jizz.
Yeah. I think domestically it just broke over 300 million.
Yeah.
And it will not get to 400 mark.
I have an idea.
So all I'm saying is that's a flop to them.
All I'm saying is don't spend so much money on making a movie.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
And then maybe they'll see some returns.
You're freezing the choir. I'm sure we would all agree on that, but that's not what they're doing. What do we got? Superhero films.
That's all I'm saying.
Shitty ass horror films.
But that's all I'm saying.
But that's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying.
So,
here we go. Tick tock, tick tock.
Anyways, all I have to say, the streaming services are making money, so it's a problem. That's all. So,
by the way, we're not getting anything new for a while.
No, we're not getting anything
really
new.
My problem.
Yeah.
No, it's not your problem. Aside from we might get a dry up of content. Mind you, the three of us have kind of moved away from traditional entertainment. True. We don't really watch, cable-y type stuff.
Strippers don't have a union.
No, they should though. There's a strippers union.
We don't have enough strippers in London to really need a union anymore.
That's true.
We only have one left.
Yeah.
One stripper. We have one stripper.
Yeah.
We only have one.
It's Maggie.
Good old Maggie.
Good old Maggie.
Maggie McLaughlin.
Maggie, one tooth Maggie McLaughlin. She's such a
down at Solid Gold.
Yeah.
Come see Maggie and her pancake titties.
Maggie will give you a lap dance or hear your problems. Whatever you can afford. Really.
I have to admit. it wouldn't really matter what Maggie looked like or how her style or personality. None of these things would matter if she was truly the only stripper in London.
And she'd be making bank.
She'd be making
She'd be the richest woman in this fucking town. She would.
Giving out gummers.
That's true. I'll move my two to the right side, Sonny.
Yeah, it just popped in my head. That's what we need to make an episode. We have to go out to the current strip clubs, really understand how it's working here in London in these days.
Yeah.
Honey, I'm just going there to
research.
To investigate and research.
I have solid gold PTSD.
Oh, Lord.
First and last time I went in there was a pregnant girl on the stage, and I just turned around and I walked out.
Yeah, what, you'll only
she wasn't like super pregnant. She was just you could tell she was.
What, you'll only let pregnant girls serve you beer, but you won't let them serve for you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. That's what you're saying.
Their baby's not drinking the beer.
I am. It's like my wife.
The baby's on stage not
getting
voluntarily. You just see this little hand pop out every so often.
God.
We're grabbing for fives.
Oh, God.
Oh, my word.
You know what's horrible, though? Yeah, I'd want to see this.
I would want to see that.
That I would pay money for.
I would pay money for that.
I just hit the table.
That's okay. Oh, my God. Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, and there we are. Okay.
All right. And that's where we're at right now. So maybe when Tooth Maggie
Remember that line?
Show us that.
That Dave was talking about earlier?
Yeah, we're over
we
it.
just played hopscotch.
We sure did. We sure did. So yeah, strippers,
right.
yeah. Let's do a strippers research. You know, we say that, but then we'd fucking hate it. We'd hate
probably.
it. You know, until we get to make fun of it, then we'd love it.
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Well, the thing that popped in my head as we described this lovely situation is more the Total Recall scene. Where the baby or the element guy's in his chest.
Quaid?
Oh, I thought you were talking about three boobies.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
3 boobies.
You say Total Recall to me, and that's the first thing
the
that
3 boobies
pops into my head.
Yeah, I always found that interesting. But
you're talking about Quato.
Yeah, Quato, and
Quato,
that was freaky scene.
Man, that shit wasn't even in fucking the movie.
The new one, Colin Farrell one.
That was
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
The Colin Farrell was okay. It just didn't click with me as same as the classic.
It was very paint by numbers, the Colin Farrell one. Like you said, it was okay.
Yeah.
It just was like, kind of the beats.
But it wasn't very reminiscent of
no
the source material.
Well, actually, that's where I found different. I thought actually the Colin Farrell one was closer to the actual story, the novel. All those
the
things.
novel, yeah.
Whereas the original Total Recall, it's the standard 90s. Yeah, this is based off the book.
Yeah. Is it though?
Yeah, you're right.
It's Arnold Schwarzenegger in an action movie.
It was more from the
source.
The source.
It's the Running Man, but on Mars.
But either way, for me, it's still the 90s one. That's,
Yeah.
That's a classic.
With the 3 boobies and the 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
I still use that. Yeah, the eyeball scene.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
And then the stupid hand thing.
Yeah, that was pretty dumb.
Martian hand.
Yeah.
Fucking alien.
Nobody could fucking figure that out.
Right?
Well, it's very complex. You know how hard it is to do that? Shit. You try to do it.
I did it.
Yeah,
I can do it with both hands.
Exactly. Whatever.
Speaking of UFOs, guys, I got something to tell you.
Okay.
What's that?
I'm an alien.
Oh, we knew that. This is why we just want you to get exposed.
Yeah, we're waiting for you to actually expose your true inner self to us.
Yeah, not your. No, put your penis back.
Yeah.
Inner
people.
Crab people. Yeah.
Taste like crab, look like people. Crab. People.
I want to see how right we got sci-fi when aliens do present themselves. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, were we on the money?
Well,
or we're like,
I don't know if we got teleportation because
teleportation can't technically exist.
It's true.
Why?
Why Willy Wonka didn't invent it?
Well, because again, think about teleportation for a moment. The concept itself suggests something that is basically impossible.
No, you take all the molecules on one end, and then they go through the air, and they get reconstituted on the other end.
Yeah, I challenge. And don't get me wrong. Watching Star Trek
saying
and
that
things
it's not
like that,
a clone of the original thing that left.
Yeah, you're a clone. Like that's my challenge. Is that no? Because if you can do this, then they can copy
your actual self.
But technically, you're not the self you were like a year ago.
No, but that's over
cells
time.
that got shed off
Correct.
your body.
I agree with you, but that's an over time.
Yeah, every 7 years you're a new body.
Yeah, it's funny.
Every time I poop out that gum I ate 7 years ago.
Yeah, we're on like an Arnold Schwarzenegger kick because he did the Cloney one.
Oh yeah, the Sixth Day.
Yeah, Sixth Day. Like that's a good example of what I could see our future being.
Oh,
where
fuck, I didn't
they
think
can
of that.
clone to a certain extent, but
And then they all get mental and
yeah.
stupid.
Well, I think they had that. Well, they had the 6 day timer.
I'm not Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
I'm the clone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you should stop doing Schwarzeneggers. He's never going to join the podcast.
That's
We
true.
should keep doing it this
I
way.
know that's true. I'm
He
sorry.
was, and then he heard.
Yeah.
you do
I
was just
Listen,
talking with him. And fuck.
Arnold, Mr. Schwarzenegger, if you're listening to this, please make sure to contact us so we can give you a public formal apology.
Yeah. By the way, also Schwarzenegger, it's very important that we actually come to your personal house.
Absolutely.
For the rest of the summer.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for some tank driving.
Yeah, for tank
and just
driving.
to really fully grok and understand this lifestyle you have.
Absolutely. And you can show us your sarcastic distractions. I don't know what that means.
Oh, you're right. There we
Get
go.
to the chopper.
Do the chopper now. He's the greatest.
Do it now.
He's not the doom in the chopper. It's me. I'm in the chopper.
I'll be back.
I used to see you. Shut up, Mr. Schwarzenegger. Don't say that. What?
He's had a really interesting life. You got to
He
give him a
really
head
has.
nod. Like
Yeah.
super bodybuilder, actor,
Governor?
politician.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
holy
he's
shit.
kind of done it all. Fuck.
He really has. And he's kind of had like
He's
this whole like
impressive.
I don't give a fuck attitude towards life. Not in a rude way, but
Yeah,
like
the
I'm
good
just going
way.
to continue moving forward.
Yeah, I am going to do what I perceive as the best, and I'll
Yeah.
describe to you why I think
Yeah.
this is the best.
Seeing him on like Epic Mealtime doing this shit with those guys, like that was crazy.
Yeah.
And literally making
Yeah.
a freaking breakfast on a tank. Nuts.
But he was like doing straight to video movies at that point.
true.
I think he's trying not to suffer the Van Damme effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying his best to stay
Or the
relevant.
Mel Gibson.
I think he succeeded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I know. Again, it's just recent
think
shows
with
like the
these
Netflix,
Netflix
shows.
Yeah, he's
That
had a
was a good
couple
one.
of.
I
Yeah,
liked
he's
it.
had a couple of really nice movies too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the head of action acquisitions at Netflix.
Oh, really?
Oh, there you go.
I don't know if that's an actual
Oh, okay,
thing.
I don't
It
know.
could have
Yeah.
just been
I
like
mean,
a
he could do it.
Netflix.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
show that
but-
he made, I enjoyed it.
What
So,
a career. Just
yeah,
unbelievable
He's done
life.
well.
fan. You know. All right. What else we're talking about?
I don't know where we're going now.
Moving for our love affair with Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, I do have a love affair of
Yeah.
him, I must admit.
No.
Okay. So, anybody watch anything cool lately? Just kidding.
Yeah, but I can't talk about it.
Okay.
I'm not allowed to.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, you did recently see the new Venture Brothers animated movie.
It was interesting.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's yeah, you're gonna have to watch. I think at least the last season they. Put
That's
out.
fine. I'm happy to watch it. I just, as long as they continue the crazy ass story.
Yeah, I think what they did is they could. I think they just took a couple episodes, made a movie
Okay.
because nobody was watching the show.
Right. Well, no one can find it anymore. You know what I
It's
mean?
because Adult Swim doesn't show it anymore.
I know.
for some reason.
That's weird.
Well.
Oh, good luck to those guys.
Hard life.
We'll get another movie in like 10 years.
Probably. Same with Rick and Morty.
All right. Well, what else we want to talk about? Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, I got nothing. I'm good.
I'm
Dave doesn't even know what a Venture Brother is.
no.
Nope. I have
There's
zero
no
clue.
fucking clue. Although,
They're like the hard on boys, only different.
I think if you watch this show, you would very much appreciate it. It's a silly animated show that parodies
The Hardy Boys.
the Hardy Boys,
Um,
Hanna-Barbera,
Yeah, Johnny Quest.
Johnny Quest type stuff,
Nice.
and G.I. Joe,
and G.I. Joe.
the X-Men. Basically, all of these like comic booky geekdom nerd things
Nice.
they use as plot points in this ridiculous
My
show.
favorite part of the whole thing is how all of the good guys have like a union,
Yeah.
right? And the bad guys have like a union.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
and they
Union
fight.
And then
Army.
they work together to work against each other.
Gotcha.
Right, so there are rules.
Yeah.
Like you can't do certain things if you're arching somebody, or if you're the hero, you can't do certain things. Like you can't kill the villain,
Right.
or whatever, because there's that's
Yeah.
goes against union rules.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And it's all governed by the sovereign, which happens to be David Bowie.
There is no
Nice.
sovereign anymore.
Oh no,
Well,
that's
'cause
right.
they
But
got-
it was.
Because Bowie
Yeah.
passed. Yeah, that would make sense.
But there is no sovereign anymore.
Yeah,
That's-
the
that's
most
what
recent
whole
thing that
story
I've
is.
seen
Yeah.
that I've enjoyed is the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
It was
I haven't
fun.
seen that yet.
I liked it.
It was really fun.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
seen it yet.
It's a fun just watch.
It's on the Netflix now, so
Yeah,
yeah,
you should.
I
may
do
watch it.
recommend. Like
Yeah.
it's
What else did I watch the other day? I watched something, but I can't remember.
All
It's
right.
something my wife didn't want to watch.
Super good then, eh?
So it was,
Yeah.
it was pretty good actually.
Yeah, the
Was
only
it?
thing
Can't
big that
remember
I've
what
seen
the fuck it
recently
was
is the
now.
Dungeons and Dragons. I watched some sort of Netflix made in Europe movie. It was okay. Where
Okay.
aliens come and they fight the aliens off and stuff. It was a fun. I'll never watch it again, but it was okay.
I've been watching Secret Invasion, which is Marvel's new show.
Hmm.
It's okay.
Yeah, I tried to watch the first episode.
It's okay.
It was alright.
I love that all of our descriptions
It's
right now.
gonna lead.
okay.
It's gonna lead
Well,
to something though. That's
Yeah,
the thing, eh?
that's the problem, right? And I think that's the issue with these Marvel projects. It's like, well, this
Yeah.
isn't the end. Whatever this is going to lead to something else.
Yeah.
So
Of course,
just
it's
show
not the
me.
end. I
show
saw
me
the
the
airplane.
Show me
crash.
the
gold.
gold. Show me
End
the
of
something
rainbow.
else. Yeah.
You know. So I think that's the issue with them. You know.
I have to remember what the hell this movie was.
Oh shit.
Which movie? Oh, the one you saw
The
recently.
movie I can't remember. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Was it the rhymes with Spotterford?
What?
Hamsford.
Barbie.
Hansford. Barbie.
Ooh, Barbie.
Yeah.
As I said, Friday for me.
I want to see Barbie and I want to see Oppenheimer, but I do not want to see Barbenheimer.
You don't want to see Barbenheimer?
No.
So Oppenheimer, I have to admit, I will see, but it'll likely be a rental.
What
for
the
me.
fuck? Are you serious?
Yeah.
He recreated the atom bomb
I know.
for
but-
your viewing pleasure.
Yeah.
And you're not going to see that shit in IMAX?
No.
Oh my god. The hell
So
you,
he actually
and you call yourself an
recreated-
American
He actually
Canadian.
recreated it.
Who did?
I
Nolan.
don't know.
Well, he
Did he
mimicked
actually
it.
for
I don't
real
know what he
build it?
did. He mimicked it. So
Did he
however
do
they
it
did
for
that,
real?
they use practical effects.
Was it
How
for
did he do
real?
it for real? Well, what they did is they put the camera really close to his asshole. He ate a lot of chili beans. Atom bomb.
That's right. That's right. Split a nuclear.
It's not working.
No.
Yeah.
And
no.
the next episode, come back so we can all know what AJ's speaking to.
Yeah, what movie is? If you know what movies AJ's talking about, please let us know in the comments for sure. Because even he doesn't know what he's fucking talking
Yeah,
about.
he doesn't have a search condition. He's like,
This bums me out so bad.
Our 20s
Like,
of fans, if you can
welcome
decipher
to my
AJ's
brain.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna find out before this episode's over. Keep talking.
Well, we're just
I
stalling
can't
right
think of
now.
anything
I'm
to
doing-
talk
Yeah,
about.
Keep
I know.
talking.
It'll be the point
Keep
to start our
talking.
next episode.
One thing I'll say real quickly is I was
Or
pleasantly shocked that fucking Fran Drescher is the president of AFTRA, the actors union. I was
Cool.
like, oh, that's cool. I haven't seen
Nice.
you do shit all in fucking.
Oh, it's the
ages.
Transformers movie.
Oh yeah, I watched that.
Yeah, it was,
I haven't watched it.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's my
it was,
challenge.
it was
with the
better than the
Transformers.
ones that were actually directed by Michael Bay.
Right, I would say
Yeah.
that. Get really high and watch them. You'll enjoy it.
All right.
Have you
yeah.
seen this?
Don't expect much though.
Oh, I never do. From
You're gonna
Michael
be
Bay.
there's some things that are gonna disappoint the fuck out
Oh,
of you,
yeah.
but you're like okay, yeah. It's fine.
Have you seen
Yeah,
this? Have
so-
you heard about this? Jackie Chan has a movie with John Cena.
Okay,
No.
Yeah.
are they fighting each other?
No, they're like it's like a buddy kind of
Oh,
movie.
that
Nice.
tracks with Jackie Chan. That's cool. That John Cena's doing
It doesn't look like the greatest movie, but I think it was one of those like, hey, John Cena, want to make a movie with Jackie Chan? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, of course.
It's going to be like low budget and not the great. I don't care.
I don't care. I'll do it. When does it come out? Is it out?
Soon.
All right. I'd probably watch it.
I'm probably going to
Both
see
are
it too.
great.
Yeah.
You know? And I can't wait to see fucking that. I can't believe I'm saying this, but that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie coming out. It
Oh,
looks
it's great.
fucking great.
Meh.
It looks great. It's because they're going like full mutant. That's
You
what I'm
mean
excited for.
Full teenager?
For a full teenager. But just the fact that they were actually expanding on, all the shit that you never see in the movies is going to be fun. So, anyways. Anything else, Toys?
No, I got nothing.
I got nothing.
All right.
Let's finish this.
Let's do
Be
that.
done.
And you out there, you want to comment on our discussion? What are your thoughts on Schwarzenegger, peanut butter, the movies we talked about? We want to hear from you. So please
My
let us know
horrible day.
your thoughts on what we have discussed here today, either in the comment section of where you're checking this out or through our Discord server, where we will keep the conversation going once this airs. So please do that with us. If you like what we're doing here, you can just give us a little like, little subscribe thing just to say, hey, I like listening to you guys and want to keep it going. So please do that. And if you do like what we're doing, we do have ourselves a little buy me a coffee link. So please be a dear and throw us a few dollars if you want to pay. Yeah. Throw us, pay for some bubblies and keep the lights on in our studio and all that stuff. If you're not feeling well in the mental department, we just want you to know that you matter, not just to us, but to those who are around you, and you are not alone. The world is all types of messed up. So please, if you can't find anybody in your direct vicinity to talk to about the situation that's going on in your head, we have some links up in our description so you can help find the help that you need. But until next time, I've been Harvey.
I'm the Dave.
I'm the A to the J.
Ooh, you're including me. Very nice.
I love it. Right, that. And just like that, you got yourself sarcastically distracted. Thanks so much for joining us on our fun journey tonight. Have a wonderful night. Peace.
Take care, all.
Bye now.